Early 2026, and the 9mm conversation is already loud. New releases, hot takes, half-baked first impressions on guns that haven't had time to prove themselves. This video isn't chasing any of that. We're looking at the 10 9mm pistols dominating the American market right now, and more importantly, why. Not spec sheets, not SHOT Show views. What's showing up at the range, in training classes, and in everyday carry. Counting down from 10 to 1. Stick around. What's up everyone, Andrew here. No marketing claims, no sponsored opinions. I looked at range adoption, training class prevalence, real carry data, law enforcement use, and long-term market presence. Let's count it down. And if you want to watch videos like this before anyone else, plus access to member-only content, hit that join button below and become a channel member. Links right there. Disclaimer: this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Firearms require safe handling, proper training, and compliance with all federal, state, and local laws. Always verify current regulations before purchasing or carrying any firearm. Section 1, numbers 10 to 8, the practical performers. Number 10, Canik TP9, dominating the budget tier for real. The Canik TP9 story starts at the gun counter, a Turkish manufacturer that gave buyers real features without compromise, factory trigger quality that punches above its class, 18-round magazine standard, and a proven Browning-style tilting barrel that's hard to break. You see it in rental cases, home defense setups, and as a training pistol for newer shooters. The support infrastructure in the US has matured significantly. This pistol dominates because it fits real budgets chosen through practical decision-making, not brand loyalty. In the American firearms market, that's a powerful place to be. Number 9, Beretta 92FS, familiarity as a form of domination. The 92FS doesn't dominate through recent sales spikes. It dominates through familiarity. For decades, this was the standard issue sidearm of the United States military. Entire generations learned their handgun fundamentals on this exact layout. Even in 2026, people gravitate toward it because it feels known. The all-steel weight absorbs recoil in a way polymer frames simply can't. When millions of American shooters feel immediately comfortable picking up a pistol they may never have touched before, that's domination. Number 8. Springfield Armory Hellcat, built for how Americans actually carry. The Hellcat earns its spot by reflecting how people actually carry in 2026. Striker-fired micro-compact, just over 3 inches of barrel, 11 rounds flush, 13 with the extended base plate. Most models ship optics ready. The grip texture is aggressive enough for reliable control without being punishing to wear all day. It doesn't try to replace a full-size duty pistol, it fills a specific role, and it succeeds. Section 2, numbers 7 to 5, the shooter's guns. Number 7, CZSP-01, military heritage meets competition precision. The CZSP-01 combines real-world military deployment with competition-grade accuracy in one frame. Built on the legendary CZ-75 platform, it's seen documented deployment with security forces in some of the most demanding operational environments in the world. Integral 1913 rail, rubber grip panels, corrosion-resistant finish. But where it surprises is at the firing line. Match quality results alongside the durability required for military adoption. Military DNA, competition accuracy, one platform. Number 6, SIG Sauer P365, the gun that changed what small could mean. The P365 did something almost no pistol in the last decade has done. It shifted the industry's expectations for what a small 9mm could provide. Striker-fired micro-compact, standard magazines starting at 10 rounds, extended options to 12 and 15. Before the P365, the accepted trade-off was simple. Small gun meant low capacity. The P365 broke that equation. Competitors scrambled to match it. The micro-compact category was never the same. Being the pistol that forced an entire industry to rethink itself, that's the kind of market impact that earns a permanent spot on any serious list. Number 5, HKVP9, the benchmark for striker-fired engineering. The HKVP9 is what happens when one of the world's most respected firearm engineering organizations decides to build the definitive striker-fired pistol. The trigger is where that ambition is most obvious. Short, light take-up, crisp, clean break, short positive reset, fully ambidextrous controls, interchangeable backstraps and side panels. It performs equally well across concealed carry, law enforcement duty, and competitive shooting. It's not the cheapest gun on this list. It's the one that makes every other trigger feel like a compromise the moment you pull it. Section 3, numbers 4 to 2, the proven pillars. Number 4, Smith & Wesson M&P 9M 2.0, the one that gets better the more you shoot it. The M&P 9M 2.0 sits at number 4 because of how consistently it performs over long periods. Striker fired, polymer frame, multiple barrel lengths, aggressive grip texture, interchangeable back straps, 17 round capacity. The M 2.0 update refined the trigger without abandoning what made the original successful. Where it stands out is sustained reliability across high round count use law enforcement, professional instructors, serious shooters who put thousands of rounds through annually. This pistol dominates through trust built over time, and that's the hardest kind of trust to earn because it can't be manufactured. It has to be proven. Number 3, Springfield Armory Echelon, the platform, not just the pistol. Built for where the market is going. The Echelon earns number 3 by introducing a genuine platform-oriented approach. The serialized component is transferable between different grip modules. Adapt your setup as your needs change without buying a new gun. Striker fired, duty size barrel, 17 round magazines, optics mounting that accepts a wide variety of red dots without adapter plates. In a market moving toward modularity and optics integration, the Echelon was designed with all of that in mind from the beginning. Not defined by one configuration, defined by how cleanly it adapts to wherever American shooting preferences go next. Number 2, Glock 17, the reference point. The Glock 17 functions as the reference point in training programs, qualification standards, and duty environments across the United States. Full size, striker fired, 17 round standard magazine, no external safeties, uniform trigger pull from round 1 to round 10,000. It's embedded in the infrastructure of American firearms training in a way that goes beyond market share. Qualification drills are written around it. Law enforcement agencies trust lives to it. When you want to know what duty level handgun performance actually means in documented, real-world use, this is the pistol people point to. That's decades of earned authority nothing on this list can fully replicate. Slowest section of the video. Deliver it like a verdict being read aloud. Number 1, Glock 19 Gen 5, the default answer to almost every question. After going through every platform on this list, the military heritage of the CZSP-01, the industry disruption of the P365, the engineering standard of the HKVP9, the institutional authority of the Glock 17, the Glock 19 Gen 5 still ends up here. It sits at number 1 because it wins across all of them combined, and no other pistol on this list comes close to doing that. Size. Compact enough to carry every day, large enough to shoot accurately under pressure. It lives in the middle, and that middle is exactly where most American shooters actually live. Capacity, 15 rounds standard. Full double stack grip in a package that conceals under a t-shirt. Accepts 17 round and 33 round Glock 17 magazines without modification. Barrel length, just over 4 inches, the sweet spot between accuracy, recoil control, and concealability. Support, holsters, parts, magazines, aftermarket modifications, all of it, everywhere, at every price point. Reliability, tens of thousands of rounds, every condition, it runs. The Gen 5 update brought improved rifling, a flared magwell, ambidextrous slide stop, and the removal of finger grooves, giving the grip a cleaner, more universal profile. You find the Glock 19 in concealed carry rigs, law enforcement duty holsters, training academies, home defense setups, and competition. No other pistol on this list crosses that many lines without compromising any of them. What puts the Glock 19 at number 1 is what happens when someone asks for one pistol that can reasonably handle most situations without specialization. The answer is always this, every time. That's not enthusiasm. That's a conclusion that 10 different categories of serious shooter, from first-time buyers to law enforcement veterans to competitive shooters, have independently reached over years of real use. That's domination. Thanks for watching.